Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. Last time we did a bunch of errands, got us a ton of money, and equipped a bunch of people with a lot better equipment. So, now it is time for us to head to the Arague Woods in order to, I guess, do some kind of fight. The sprawling forest situated in southern Lysalia is home to a diverse variety of wildlife. Alright, let's go. Arague Woods. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's a very odd shape if you look at it here. It's like corners are raised and in the center is just a pit. Okay. Well, we're running Ramza. I've actually forgotten what class he's currently in. I think he's in Thief, right? Yeah, he's in Thief currently. So you can go sit up there. That probably means we don't want to run Matthew as well. Let's put in Melusine.
Shall not lose.
Who else have we got here who we might want to put in? Could put in Lad again. Could put in Francis. Could put in... I think Francis probably makes sense, actually. Let's put in Francis.
It's time.
And then... Clifton... Just looking at the levels here. I put in one of these guys, one of these knights. My logic is, right, Clifton's a little bit higher level. So if we put in one of these knights, what we're doing is effectively making sure that they stay kind of up to the same level, and it allows Clifton to then go on like a side mission to then like level up some other people. So yeah, let's go with you, I guess.
I am ready.
Sure.
Forward.
Oh. Hobgob. Where? Gob.
I've seldom seen a chocobo so deep in the woods.
An adult-pated bird to wander in this goblin-ridden place.
We should be on our way through the wood, or perhaps we could use it. Perhaps we could use it.
Delita once mentioned that wild chocobos were hardier than domesticated breeds. Perhaps we could use it.
You intend to save the creature? I'd rather line my purse with gil than feathers.
Still, it may help us save the princess.
Protect the chocobo. Okay. Well, we should be able to do that. Gafgarian moving forward. Shadowblade through the wood here. So he doesn't need line of sight to use Shadowblade. That's actually very interesting to know. It gives it a lot of value. Okay. Chocobos. If a unit stops in a tile containing a chocobo, be it ally or a special unit, the unit can ride the chocobo around the battlefield. A chocobo for rider suffers no damage and provides considerable extra mobility to the riding unit, both of which may be used to your advantage. I see. So I could run straight down here and just fight. I think I will. Yeah. I just want to see. So that does 19. Yeah, probably not going to be able to steal heart. I think we just attack, honestly. We did get countered, and we got hit. That's fine. Chocobo. Running into the corner and hiding. That's fine.
Right.
Agrius. It's a bit of an odd move, but okay. We're going to move forward. And I just realized we're not zoomed out. Ah, that might help a little bit. Could cast Hesitation. Could cast Isuna here. They're probably not going to use magic though, so Protect would be a lot better. Yeah, let's do a Protect. I thought there was a good angle for it. We saw it like a second ago, but maybe not. I just don't want Protect to be cast on the guy. That's the thing. Oh, it might be that Isuna had the correct angle, right? Because it has multiple heights. I guess use Isuna then. Yeah.
How to proceed?
Okay. Move into the center. So, unit of time magics. So we could haste units. I could haste Alicia. Let's see. And then face this way. She's then going to move up here. And could do an aim if I think they're going to appear in front of me, but they'll be able to see the aim, so they won't. Wait here.
I hope this helps.
Missed. Wonderful. Okay. Isuna. It has been pointed out to me, by the way, that apparently I'm... That's horrible. Anyway. Apparently I'm misvaluing faith and bravery, and I should be valuing them more. We'll look at it in a second. Okay. Eye gouge. Ooh. But low chance of success. Of course. My mistake. Low meant high. Okay. Chance we parry? Nope. Okay. You're an attack from the front. Low chance, well, lower chance of it hitting.
No, you don't.
We weapon parried it. Wonderful.
Right then.
Right, Gafgarian. Shadow Blade.
By divine will unencumbered. By darkness empowered. Shadow Blade.
Still very cool. Okay.
My turn.
So if you look at Ramza here, he's got high bravery and, well, he's got like 70s bravery and faith. So what we should be if we look at someone else then, so we have a look at you, her faith is actually pretty low, right? Like all things considered, it's below 50 and it can go up to like 95 without her leaving the party. This means that she's not actually as good at casting, like, I think it's faith-based spells, so white magic spells. So it would actually mean that Francis would be better at doing what she's doing here. I think that's what was being mentioned to me. And then if we look at new people who joined us, someone like Alicia actually has better faith than Melusine. So the argument would be that actually it might be better to take some of our new people and move them into the like the magic line of classes, because they might be better at it. I think bravery is also better for something as well, but I think it's lower. It's either lower or higher bravery is better. I need to look into it more, but yeah, I have read the comment and I'm like internalizing some of it. That's all I'm trying to say. Let's go behind you and attack. Nice. Chocobo's gonna stand there. That's gonna hurt. But Chocobo does have healing, right? So maybe it will heal itself. Agrius, moving forward. Still not in range to attack. So if I attack you, 64%. If I was to do this, 64%, but more damage, obviously. Rend power, 26%. Now, I could move to the side of one of these units and do all sorts of other things, which would be useful. I could go around here and attack you from behind. What's our chance of attacking here? 100. Oh. If I aim... That's only aim 1, I suppose. Does a lot of damage. Yeah, could do that. Or, my alternative is Rend Power. 42%. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'd rather just do the damage here. Face that way. Okay. Get behind Agrius. Maybe a little hesitation on you. Who's getting a turn in between? Francis, and then, yeah. was also thinking if I try and cast it there, it forces them to go into a certain square. Thinking about how I want to handle this. Could also cast it on the unit. Let's do it on unit. Get over here. You can't haste him. Okay. Could cast slow, which might make his turn take longer. Which then means that he might get hit by the hesitation in the square he's currently standing in. Hey, that worked. Okay. Oh, his turn is slightly delayed, but not that much. Okay. That's a reasonable amount of damage. Right. Gafgarian gets hit, but given that that's 21 damage, like, it doesn't matter, because he'll use Shadow Blade and he'll heal 29 damage. Hesitation casting. Missed. Okay, good. Choco Beak. Also, I think it was a different goblin I was actually looking at who was getting a turn. Yep. Okay. It's only 9 damage. It's not too bad. Just gonna stand there. Gafgarian's gonna move and use Shadow Blade. We already know this. Which is then gonna heal him. It's all fine.
This.
Yeah, so he heals back up. So Gafgarian's effectively invincible right now. Your correct move is to run up here. And then attack. Hey, and we made them blind. Wonderful.
Come then.
Agrius. Judgment Blade.
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade! Take this!
Cool. Spin Punch, but blinded, so should have reduced, well, I was going to say chance to hit, but never mind. Moves out of the way, perfect. That's all we needed to see. You're going to go all the way along there. This guy, by the way, still hasn't taken his turn. Slow has absolutely destroyed him. What's his current... So I do status effects. CT gauge fills more slowly. It doesn't actually affect his speed, so his speed stat stays the same, it just affects his CT gauge, which is what speed feeds into. There must be a reason why it's like specified like that. Anyway. Attack. Nice. You're heading up here, you're gonna hit Francis with tackle. He might parry it. Okay. It's not that bad. Melusine, how much health he's got? 22, so you probably won't be able to kill here. No. Okay. Move up. Yeah, maybe a little Cura here.
Whatever it takes.
Can you get the kill here? No, you do even less. You could move, though. Maybe here. And cast slow on that square. There we go. Nice. Okay, so there's another one that's slowed. Uses Choco Cure. That's fine, so it's going to be full health at the end of this. Could have moved one square so it healed me as well, but let's ignore that.
You still have work to do.
Or will it heal Ramza? Be more specific. Nice. Attacking Gafgarian. Does not matter. Chance... Oh, actually, that's 38 damage. Actually does matter a little bit. Okay. Gafgarian's getting a little bit beaten up in the corner there. I'm assuming he's going to move and use Judgment Blade to finish off the kill. Yep. No, Shadow Blade, sorry. Wonderful. Then he heals back up.
A fine feeling.
Also, we haven't actually checked, but I do assume that we get all of the XP, like the quarter XP JP spillover for guest characters. So it's not the end of the world that they're getting. Hey, Chocobo achievement. But it's not the end of the world that guest characters get XP. It is just more optimal if we get it. We'll use Chakra here just to
Still in the fight.
Heal up the tiny bit that we still need to heal up, which gets us XP anyway. Okay, slow war off, but you are about to die to Judgment Blade. This time actually Judgment Blade.
Down!
Cool. Yeah. That's fine. My knight can head up here. Alicia. We actually know that this guy just took a turn, so I might as well just aim, right? Also, I shouldn't have been facing that direction, because that opens our back. We should have been facing to the left, so that our back was facing to the edge of the map. Although, I guess we got a better parry chance there, so maybe there is a reason to do that. Let's have a look here. 21. Yeah, so we're not going to kill there. Although, if I go and hit, we might actually... Oh, that's the wrong... Well, no, it's the right square. That might give Ramza the kill on his turn. Cool. Could move behind here and attack, because attacking is still like the most guaranteed way of getting XP.
I'll not be defeated.
So we'll do that, because for a spell to get XP you have to actually hit.
By divine will unencumbered, by darkness empowered. Shadow Blade.
Okay. Ramza. In an attack here.
Down with you!
His level went up.
Must keep at it.
Nice. Now, we can have extreme movement. Cool. Slow wears off.
Right.
Judgment Blade. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade!
Cool.
Nothing to fear.
Alicia. Got anything to do here? No. I hate to say it, I actually think this is her best move. Oh, it got parried. Well, the reason I thought that was her best move is because I thought that would be the best way for her to get XP. Let's cast a cure back here. There we go. Attack. Still the most guaranteed way to gain XP.
I'll grow stronger yet.
Nice. Might as well start moving over here. Gafgarian gets a turn. Shadow Blade. Okay.
I must concentrate.
Steal that kill, or... Yeah, steal that kill. Over here. Get him.
It's over!
Wonderful. There's Cure being cast. Cool. Goes and attacks Gafgarian again. Yep. Cancer gets parried. Didn't. Okay. This one, yeah, just moves slightly out of the range of people. Agrius gonna walk over here. Right. Alicia move up here. You know what, actually I should have used Ren Power. He got parried again. Okay, incredible. I was thinking Ren Power because she doesn't actually use strength, so that would have made sense.
Farewell.
And it doesn't do damage. But anyway. Ramza, get over here as much as you can. And then use Chakra because that will heal, which will therefore give you the XP. Nice. Gets to the next level in Thief with 3 more XP.
For victory.
Okay. Are you full health? You're -3. Oh, in which case, Cure. Yeah, might as well wait. Here. Could cast a slow here. Although, a black magic would be more guaranteed. So let's do that. As in, that's always going to give you XP because it's always going to... Well, I guess it still needs to hit. Well, I think the 2 hit was better anyway. It's fine. Blazara. Cool. Agrius moves forward. This thing's going to come and attack our Time Mage. That's okay. Go here. And... Oh, you're out of MP? Oh. Okay. Go here and attack Gafgarian. Well, okay. You also cannot reach. Go here. And attack her. I guess I should try and attack from the side, but anyway. I got Zer XP.
Leave it to me.
Gafgarian. Still has the path through, but hey, at least he didn't manage to get a hit in, which means that we can go behind here. And that now gets us the kill, although... No, I should get the kill. I was thinking I could steal and then get the kill with Francis, but Francis won't have enough damage to kill necessarily, so...
You're finished!
Do that. He levels up to
Excellent.
level 3 Thief. Wonderful.
It seems well enough.
A lucky one, this. Let's hope he's got a sense of gratitude, eh?
The enemy is vanquished. Victory is yours. 5.7k gil and a high potion. New party member. Oko wishes to join us. We're going to say yes. But also I was thinking, in theory, for every combat you have Ramza in, you almost always want him to be the highest contributor, because you want him to have gained the most XP, because if he's gained the most XP, then he's going to stay like ahead of everyone else, and then when you do a side thing, you're just getting everybody up to his level. You don't ever want Ramza to be under-leveled, I guess. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You could just do a side thing with Ramza. But anyway, it's fine. We've recruited Boko. Yeah, I guess you could just use the exact opposite logic and it would still be true. In which case I'm talking nonsense. Okay, so do we have to bring Chocobos into combat in place of like a like, one of our party members. I mean, they're cool and all, but I don't know if they're actually, like, that good. Because they don't level... They also... Yeah, they don't level up either. Yeah, so if you have to bring them in place of party members, that doesn't... Well, I mean, they do level up, but, like, they don't have jobs. So they're only ever going to have these abilities. We need to find out more. It seems a little odd, but anyway. For now, it's fine. We have Bocco. Okay. Cool. I'm going to look up a little bit about bravery and faith and come back to you. Right, so I've gone and looked at bravery and faith, and it took a little longer than I initially thought it would, but I think I've got it down now, and there are a few things I had right and a few things I had wrong. So, let's have a look at our characters and see what maybe we should have adjusted earlier. So, Ramza here. He has a bravery of 72 and a faith of 70. What does this actually mean? Well, bravery is a number between 0 and 100. If you have a higher bravery, it increases the chances of reaction abilities triggering. It also increases the damage caused by some weapons, specifically knight swords and bare hands, and a low bravery stat increases the chance that you get a rare item when you're using the chemist treasure hunter ability. Although, if you are a chemist and you have the treasure hunter ability, you can also get a higher chance. So really, if you want the ideal treasure hunter, you want low bravery, them in the chemist class, and with the treasure hunter ability. And in every other circumstance, you want bravery to be high. So Ramza with a 72 bravery is actually pretty good. Now, there are choices that you get in story missions, and those choices you get in story missions affect your bravery stat up and down, but not necessarily straight away. I'm just going to choose whatever choice feels correct at the time, and we'll get whatever outcome we get at the time. I just want to let you know that that's why our bravery stat may go up and down, like, through story choices. The other thing that you can do to raise and lower bravery is you can use abilities in combat, and for, I think it's every, let me just double check that I've got this right, I think it's every 4 points that you get in yes, for every 4 points of bravery you get in combat, 1 point will stick to the character permanently. So, if you raise a character's bravery by 8 within combat, they will gain 2 permanent points of bravery. So once we get an ability to do that, we should probably focus on raising characters' bravery stats. Like, that might be something useful to do in side missions in order to level up the character who's using that ability, and in order to raise up the bravery stat of the other character, right? These are useful things to do. Now, the next thing is faith. So, faith does 2 things. It is solely related to magic and how successful magic is. So the first thing that faith does is, if units have high faith, they will deal more damage with offensive magic. But if your unit has high faith, they will also take more damage from magic, right? So a high faith in general increases magic damage, right? Whether it's the person being hit having high faith, or whether it's your character having high faith. So, the fact that Ramza has 70 faith is not ideal, because faith is also between 0 and 100. So him having 70 faith means that he would be good if he was to cast spells, but given that he isn't casting any spells, he's just effectively taking more damage from magic. Let's go into the next part. Units with high faith will have more accurate magic spells, but will also evade spells more often. Less often. So if you have high faith, you are more able to hit an enemy with a spell, but you are more able to be hit with a spell. So basically, if you are not somebody who is casting magic, you want to have the lowest amount of faith possible, because you want to evade spells, and you want to take less damage. If you are somebody who is casting magic, you want them to have the highest faith possible, because the higher their faith value, the more damage they do with magic, and the more accurate they are with magic. Now, it also works in the exact same way that bravery does. If you raise faith by, say, 4 points in combat, that will increase your faith permanently by 1. So that's cool. There are, however, 2 status effects that can be... 2 status effects which can affect this. The first is Faith. So Faith sets your Faith attribute to 100 for the duration of the effect, which means that you're going to be like basically the ideal spellcaster. Atheist means that your Faith value is set to 0, so you are going to be taking the least amount of damage from magic, and you're going to be avoiding the most magic possible. So these are pretty useful abilities, but ideally you kind of want the units to have whatever effect. You kind of want them to have whatever faith value you're aiming for before the combat starts, right? You don't really want to spend a turn like casting that, especially as it might only last like 3 turns and then you have to cast it again or whatever, right? Also, I don't believe that faith value being like that faith status effect affects whether your characters will leave due to faith. Yeah, if you have really high faith, your characters will leave, and if you have really low bravery, your characters will leave. That's the other thing for both of these things. So Ramza here is pretty good on the bravery front, and on the faith front, he's not really ideal. We would actually kind of like to lower his faith right now. Now, for Ramza, yes, I think he might be a special case, because I kind of get the feeling that Ramza might be one of these characters, because he's the main character of one of these types of games, and there is a class that needs everything to go into it. He might be one of these characters that we kind of want to be able to cast spells and be like in melee combat. I feel like he might be one that we want both things out of, so we'll leave Ramza for right now. But for everyone else, I'm kind of feeling that you want them to be with the values you want them to have. So, let's go through these characters. Matthew. Matthew has an okay bravery stat. Also, I think I read on one of these, I don't know how true it is, that most characters are generated somewhere between 40 and 70, like, in terms of bravery and faith, at, like, whenever you recruit them, like at the start of the game. So, Matthew, like, got a pretty low faith roll and a pretty okay bravery roll. So, Matthew, pretty perfect. Let's have a look at Thomasine. Thomasine, not so great on the bravery, great on the faith, would have made a fantastic spellcaster. Claudia, bravery's okay, faith's a little bit lower, so it's kind of fine. Like, Lads, his faith's kind of fine-ish, like, he's kind of like neutral. Faith's a little bit on the lower side there, Francis. Not so great for a spellcaster. Clifton, again, he's kind of neutral. And Melusine, equal lowest faith. Also, wait a second. Yeah, you also have stats for that. Not that it matters too much. Although I guess it does. I guess you kind of just want high bravery, low faith on Choco, unless, I don't know. Does Choco Cure cast like count as magic? I guess it is magic, right? I don't really know how that works. Anyway, yeah. So Melusine's our problem. I mean, Francis is a problem, but Francis's faith isn't quite that bad. Melusine's faith is truly atrocious. Now, the problem I have with that is that Melusine is also our best spellcaster, because she has the most XP. Which puts us in a very awkward situation. We have 2 options, I think, here. 1, we can raise her faith. 2, we can pivot her to be a magic caster and pivot somebody else to be a spellcaster. Not magic caster. I said it the wrong way around. We can pivot her to being a martial character and pivot somebody else into being a magic character. And then you could have like white mage as her secondary until such a point as you can pass it on to somebody else. Right? That might be an option. The other option is that you like, where are we? You go in here, you get Preach, and you basically just raise her faith constantly. She basically just spends a couple of combats just sitting there raising her faith. I don't really know whether this is what we should be doing. it might be the right option. It might be the right option to make her an orator and just raise her faith. Maybe that's what we do. She would have to lose Mystic Arts for it. What's she currently doing in Mystic Arts? Hesitation. Well, it's not going to be that accurate right now, right? Because her faith's pretty low. So maybe we want to make Melusine.
You need me?
Maybe we want to make her an orator for now. We could also just learn the ability Belief, which would raise her faith to max, and just use that at the start of every combat. But that doesn't really seem, like, ideal. Yeah. Also, in terms of job progress, I also did see we've unlocked Summoner, which we'll look at in a second. We could leave her in this to see what this class is, but I think maybe switch her to Orator and then start leveling that. Do we have a combat set for this? We do. Okay. So we will apply this combat set, which will lower her magic, but that's okay. And then I think this is fine for her currently. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. Don't want her in, yeah, we probably want her in the Silken Robe here. Battle Boots I think are fine. Yeah. Okay. Then White Magics, and then Speechcraft. Has she got any Speechcraft things we actually want? That makes somebody an ally, like, permanently. But, no, I think we want to just save up for Preach. Yeah. So she's going to be an Orator. So she's going to be even worse at casting magic right now, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, and then we're going to save that combat set. Cool. Right. So that's Melusine. Francis.
I am here.
Now, Francis has a similar problem, in that he's also, like, somebody who've been leveling magic stuff Fawn. He's not quite as bad, but he has a similar problem. But he's unlocked Summoner. What is Summoner? I guess I should go for... I should just read the description. A mage who summons espers from the spirit world. The summoner's job, command Summon, calls forth espers to unleash a wide range of magics that distinguish between friend and foe. So, Moogle. Summons Moogle to cast Moogle Charm, which soothes injuries with a purifying breeze, restoring a small amount of HP to distant allies. Okay. So the way I'm reading this, let me check a few others. Summons Shiva to unleash Diamond Dust, which punishes with a frigid breath, dealing ice damage to distant foes. Yeah. So the way I'm reading this is that these are basically just like normal spells, but they've reflavored to sound like we're summoning something. Yeah. So these just summon something, it casts a spell, and then it disappears. Although it does say not reflectable on these things, I'm seeing at the bottom. So maybe not reflectable is the benefit of doing it this way. Area of effect, entire battlefield. Summons Golem to invoke Earthen Wall that makes all allies immune to physical damage up to an amount equal to the summoner's maximum HP. Alright. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Grants Reflect. Mega Flare. Zantetsu Ken. Sword Attack. Okay. Wow. Lots of spells though. Like a huge number of spells. If you were in if you're in Summoner class, you have a huge amount of things to choose from. Which I guess makes sense, because it's kind of the end class, or like it's an end class. I mean, unless you're going for whatever this class is, right? Like, it makes sense that it's one that you might sit in for a while. Do you want to upgrade from Time Mage to do that? I don't know. I don't know if we want to upgrade from Time Mage to do that. I guess we could. Yeah. Let's make... Well, the other thing we could do, though, is we could save... Yeah, the other thing we could do is we could stay in Time Mage, save up some more XP. That would then unlock... Like, well, it would unlock another part to this. Then we'd have to put you in White Mage and level up that way. And find out whatever this class is. But I also kind of want to find out what this class is. Maybe I put you in Summoner for now. It sounds like a good class. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should do? Check I've got a combat set saved. I do. Okay, we can override the Chemist set, I think. Yeah. So let's go Summoner. And let's change your job.
I can do this.
Okay. So now we are going to make that combat set 1 for now. Okay. Then I'm going to learn abilities Moogle. So now you have a heal, which is kind of cool. Flame Rod, chance of casting flame when you or fire when you hit something. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Red Hood, I guess, is fine. You probably want the other Silken Robe for the MP. Yeah. Okay. Parry's fine. Evasive Stance is fine. Although I guess you could, in theory, take Re-Equip at some point. But yeah, I think that's mostly fine. I think Re-Equip is something that's going to be really useful later. Where basically you want to stay in your one class, use a bunch of magic, and then pivot to like a martial class when you're out of magic. I think that's where Re-Equip might be really good. Or you might want to Re-Equip into like a class for a very specific situation where your current class just isn't really cutting it. I think that's where I want to be, but I think it's something that's not very useful early on. So let's do that. Although I guess maybe it's useful if you have really low MP values that you tend to have early on. Yeah. Maybe it would have been useful to use, but for now, there's Francis and there's Melusine. So she's also going to want to cast Preach on him to raise his faith, I guess. Cool. I think everyone else is mostly fine, except for the fact that we probably want to lower some faith values across the board. Yeah. Okay.
Was there something?
That's mostly fine. I think I'm happy with that now. Let's see the stratagem thing for Summoner. Summoner fills many roles in battle with a unique job command summon, allowing it to attack foes, heal allies, and provide support. These powerful magics take a very long time to cast. Oh! And consume a great deal of MP but affect a wide area. They offer a variety of effects including offensive magics, healing, and support, and can also distinguish between friend and foe, meaning there is no risk of damaging allies or healing enemies. Action abilities that have short casting times, such as Moogle, are quick and easy to use, and should perhaps be learned before the others. Lich inflicts damage equal to a certain proportion of an enemy's maximum HP value, making it particularly effective against robust foes.
I'll keep you in my thoughts.
Cool. Right, events.
Here we may learn more of pivotal moments in history.
On the road to Fort Besilat, Ramza's party passed through Aragway Woods, where they witnessed a gang of goblins attacking a wild chocobo. The creatures were defeated with little instant, and Ramza pressed on, turning his mind again to Olivia's rescue.
You are always welcome.
Okay. Well, I think we should head out. I don't think there's anything that we really need to think about here. I think we can just go, right? Yeah, I think we can just go. Oh, actually, one thing I do want to check. Guest
You want
units.
something?
So you're kind of like just middle of the road bravery and faith.
You require something?
Yeah, you have a lot more
Preparations?
You
bravery.
want
Yes.
something? What?
Preparations?
Also, I just realized I could, in theory, give you like a shoulder cape. I don't think there's a reason not to, honestly. Like, we're not using it. We might as well give her the shoulder cape. Cool. Right, let's go to Zeirchele Falls. Few can help but be enchanted by the sight of Zeirchele Falls cascading down the stair-like Algost Mountains. Combat. Zeirchele Falls. Interesting looking map. Okay, we are starting to get like a little variety in terms of how the maps are laid out. This one has huge verticality in it. Alright. Well, Melusine.
It's time.
Francis. We sent in Alicia previously to get some levels. This might be a Matthew situation though. Yeah. But let's send in Alicia
I am
again.
ready.
To battle!
Oh! Delita.
Stand aside, sir. You are surrounded. Surrender the princess, and no more blood need be spilled.
Do you so enjoy the taste of lies? Your orders are to see the princess dead. And once I've watched you feed the fools her blood, I'm to believe you'd let me live. A witness to your crime.
What could we possibly gain by Lady Ivalice's death? We wish only to see her freed from the Black Lion's claws.
Your Highness!
Agrius? Agrius!
Agrius Oaks of the Lion's Guard, is it? An untimely interruption. Gafgarion, you know what to do. Kill them all!
Not another traitor!
A change of plans. But a contract is a contract after all.
What is the meaning of this? You would betray us!
Betray you? You have a viper's tongue, milady. I betray no one. I'm in the Order's employ, and they are of it. My task was to see the princess safely abducted, and theirs, to see those responsible silenced.
You mean to say the kidnapping was a ruse?
The princess is an obstacle to the throne. So long as she lives, the threat remains that someone could assert her claim above Prince Orinus's. Two heirs is one too many.
And once she is slain, the blame will be placed at Goltanna's feet. The stroke that fells a problem princess at once brings down a rival lion. That was no doubt Larg's plan all along. Or was it his? Such a plot has more the feel of Dicedog's thinking. Would you not agree, Ramza?
That one has the right of it, Ramza. Come, let us earn our pay.
Yet again he would see sacrifices made of the weak and innocent. No. I will not allow her to be another Tetra. This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Protect Ovelia. So we're back on Delita's side, as we always should have been. Betrayal! Gafgarion is now an enemy! I love the special pain for betrayal. Also, look how much HP he has! Oh no! Oh no! Also, I don't know what special means. I think special is fine. I think that probably means they won't die if he dies, but we'll see. He also does a lot of damage. I probably would have stayed on the bridge if I was him. It's quite a defensible position, given they couldn't go around him, but... That's not good.
Taste this!
Delita! You live!
So I do. And you? Ever your lord brother's faithful hound?
Are you mad? I knew naught of any of this. What of you, Delita? You now play party to their plot.
You think I would cast my lot with them? Surely you know me better than that. Listen well, Ramza. My objective is to rescue the princess. I would free her from the clutches of they who would use her, and see that she is granted the station she deserves.
Such grand words might well rouse, had they not come from one with nary a hair above his lip. If you would lie, boy, at least lie well. You were just another mercenary. You were paid to take the princess. Now be honest with yourself and with me. Name the man who bought your sword.
I sell my sword to no one. Do not count me among your lot.
Spare me the lecture. I ask for a name. You'd have me believe some bright-eyed pup caught wind of this plan and rescued the princess in the name of justice. Who gives you your orders? Who told you of this plot?
I would sooner cross swords than words.
Well, I think that is an option, so let's go. Now, ideally, I wanted to get here so I could block them from attacking her as easily. I think we have to go here and we have to attack Gafgarian. I don't think we can allow him to live. He's, like, way too powerful. I also don't think I can steal his heart, unfortunately. Good Cyclone, though.
Now!
Okay. What's she gonna do?
Tell me, sir, are you friend or foe?
I am a human being. No different from you.
What should I do?
That's not very helpful. Grants beneficial effects. Oh. Okay. What does that mean?
I fear nothing.
Beneficial effects. Okay, chance he can parry. He didn't.
Right then.
Next. Attacking from the front. Better chance he can parry. He didn't. Third one. Not attacking at all.
No turning back.
Okay, you're trying to destroy her helmet. Her wizard's hat's been destroyed. How dare you?
The battle is ours.
Okay, Ramza's taking an absurd amount of damage. Okay. Agrius, I'm gonna need some crazy good fighting from you. Well, that's perfect
Hold
judgment
on, Your
blade.
Highness. I'm coming to help.
She might be able to hit 3 with that.
Do not be so sure of that.
Have you any idea what you do? The path you tread leads only to perdition. She is a princess true, the sister of the late king ere she was made his daughter. To lay a finger on her is treason.
Of that I am well aware. But your daughter of a king stands in the way of a king-to-be. Princess or no, her worth is spent. And those born of kings do not outlive their worth.
Do you mean to mock her and the crown both?
No more than we are mocked. Have you once seen a man of royal blood stay his hand when a commoner blocked his way? The only difference is that those of royal blood are protected by lackwits like you, who swear fealty without even a thought. Even should the princess live, it would only be as a pawn in another's game. To kill her now is a mercy.
Then it is a mercy I will not see done. This world has no need for your contorted brand of justice. Right.
Okay. I didn't know you could do that, but that's cool. Melusine, honestly, this doesn't seem like the best. Wait, does she not even have it? She doesn't have any speechcraft abilities, of course. This doesn't seem like the best time I could have switched her class. I really think you might need to cure Ramza. Yeah, and then like move up here.
Nothing to fear.
You could block this guy on this side, or you can try and head up there. And realistically, you've got to head up. You don't really have anything else that we can do here. So, yeah, wait. Also, not maybe the best turn to bring you in a new class, but Lizara. Let's go. It's actually not bad damage.
The Father protect me.
Aegis. Oh, everything. Including re-raise, so even if she dies, she's likely going to come
We
back.
still have work to do.
That's good. Hey, her
My
level went
power
up.
grows.
Lizara. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Delita. Oh, you can walk on that? I was not aware that you could. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
Come then.
Gafgarian. Once again, gonna attack the princess. Although she's a little bit better protected than she was.
Fall!
Alright.
You knew of this from the start. How could you dirty your hands with such tainted coin?
Dirty, you say? This work is far from clean, that I'll not deny. But tell me what work is that can be had by a sellsword, nay, by any lowborn. I've been dealt a hand, I simply play it. It may be lost upon a lordling, but such is the way of things. I am a sellsword, I do what I am paid to do, and question not the details.
You would make an excuse of your birth. We all of us have a choice. It matters not who we are. But enough of this. Why did you not tell me? Why?
What would you have done if I had? Stop me!
He would have tried, yeah. I can see why he didn't tell Ramza.
This job would have been done by our hands or no. It makes no difference in the end. Lives end every day, with you none the wiser. You cannot save them all. Or are you so foolish as to believe you can?
But this isn't right.
What of it? You are still a child. A child who will not see the world for what it is. A man does not turn his eyes from the truth. A man accepts it and walks the path he must. Do not chide me when you cannot even choose a path for yourself.
My turn.
Okay, I think we should go for the kill here if we can. Well, can you reach the other side? No, you should definitely go for the kill on this guy if you can. I mean, you're not going to kill him, but... Oh, that's so, like, uninspired. 19 damage is so uninspiring as a move. That's only going to do 19. Your other option is that you head up here and you hit Gafgarian in the back. Which is 22 damage. I think I prefer that. Hey, we caused blindness on him. That's good.
I have no choice.
Oh, okay. She's going to start hitting people. That's good. Oh. Maybe I would have stayed where I was if I were you, but... Alright. It's your choice. Guess she's trying to meet up with Agrius. Yeah, you're going to be not quite in combat still. Yep. Well, I'd wait here then. Delita's about to be attacked. Trying to lower his magic attack? Maybe that's what his North Swain whatever is based off of.
Now or never.
But, okay. Yep. That's fine, I guess. Perfect chance for a Judgment Blade on the bridge. Yep.
Have at you!
Cool.
Now is the time.
Think of what to do here. Could move her up with the intention of healing, yeah. Healing you. Would go almost immediately. I think that's worth it, yeah. Okay. Kira's coming in. Right. Cool.
What should I do?
Ovelia coming over to us. That makes sense. We can continue to cast Blizzara on people. You actually need to move to here to cast it. There we go. Then you can cast it on 3. Fantastic. Okay.
Stand aside.
Delita. He's going to steal my kill. No, he's actually going to make it so we can hurt the... Oh, he is going to steal my kill. Never mind.
Farewell.
Oh no!
But he might make it so we get the kill on the center guy. Okay, that's going to hit and do damage.
Taste this!
Ramza.
I must concentrate.
Get behind him. Continue attacking. Nice. Face this way. You're attacking Agrius. Trying to render Helm. Don't do that.
You're mine!
Okay. Alicia. I was thinking, when does this guy go? He goes there. He goes at 7. Could aim. That'd be fine. It's not got a high chance of hitting, but you might as well. Lazara.
Are you kidding?
Okay. And now.
Confound
Hey,
it.
it hit. Nice. 2 are low in health. Might try and heal each other, but
I have no choice.
what's your plan now? Just chill? Okay. Ooh. Cool looking jump. Attacking Delita. Still has failed to parry it.
This bodes ill.
Next guy. Okay, it's attacking us. Took 50 damage. Agrius is going to take her kill. Double kill. Nope, she's going to attack the one next to her. Not the best move ever, but it's okay. Her level
Newfound
increased.
Strength.
I just want to see where she goes. So she can cure her. So, just trying to see if I can actually get a heal in. Might have to move over here. Cura. The actual angle is quite difficult to get. Yeah, those are useless angles. Right. That's just Cure. Oh no, that is Cura on him? Wow, that does almost nothing to him. Why does it do almost nothing? Huh. Interesting. Oh, because they have low affinity. Or whatever. Okay. Doesn't seem good then. In which case you should just, like, you just stand still and use Cura. Yeah. Okay. Couple of the things wore off. She still has re-raise on though. She's probably going to cast that again.
Truly.
Right.
Let's get this over with.
Delita gets a turn. Okay. Hey, his level
For
increased.
victory.
Come then.
Gafgarian's gonna Shadow Blade. That's gonna hurt. Hope he doesn't heal from damage done. It's a flat heal. Oh no, it is damage done. Yeah,
My turn.
he's loving life. Okay. Nope. You can't attack that far down, huh? I guess I kind of want you to go here then. Nice. Just keep up the damage.
I ain't done yet.
My summoner might be able to get these two. I was wondering if I want to cast it like on you. Cast a blizzard like that. That might work pretty well actually. That way you can't move either. Get up here. Can't rend his power. You can't hit him at all from where you are. Nope. Yeah, that's awkward. So you can't really do anything. So you're actually best off just standing
What am I
here
to believe in?
awkwardly. You probably want to... Guess you could move in here. I was thinking then Cura. Doesn't quite work the way I want it to. Yeah, you're going to head over here and you're going to cast Cura here. Cool. So Blizzard... Alright, so that's going to kill.
But how?
Nice.
I fear nothing.
You're going to attack Delita. Chance it gets reflected.
Not a chance.
Evaded. Nice. There's another Judgment Blade going off. In their own little fight down here. Okay. Cure goes off.
You have my gratitude.
Okay. Doesn't even cure her that much. She has another turn. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stand here for this turn. Okay, now I might be able to move down and help next turn. But
I let my guard down.
okay. Gafgarian, you're continuing to chase Melusine for reasons best known to yourself.
Down with you.
Ow.
So much left
Suppose it
undone.
does heal him, which is a bit annoying.
A fine feeling.
Okay, hopefully someone can res as well there. I don't know if I actually have any other reses. Okay. Attack. Cool.
My time is now.
Syriac
Now or
minorly
never.
steps over. My summoner is definitely going to chase that kill. Okay. Over here. And that'll be a kill. Right, move here. Let's start by rending power.
Now's my chance.
Nice. Great start.
I even impressed myself.
This makes him a lot weaker, but also means he heals a lot less. Fire.
Damn you.
Hey, summoner job
I'll
went
grow
up.
stronger yet.
Right.
Agrius. Continuing to use Judgment Blade. Right.
What should I do?
Delita. Coming over to help on this one. Northswain's strike. I guess he killed that other guy. Didn't look like he did that much damage, but I guess it must have killed. Okay. Is that the one that has the chance of instant kill? That's gonna hurt. Oh, not as much as you'd think. Okay, I guess because we lowered his... yeah. We lowered his power. So now he's only healing 16 a turn, which is much more workable.
I must concentrate.
Okay, you're gonna head here and hit him from the side. Deliberately not aiming to hit him from the back, because I'm gonna use our knight to do that. Okay. Might. I was gonna say dodge or something. Nope. Feel like rezzing? Nope. Okay. Move here. Art of War. Rend Helm. So I was thinking if we destroy his helmet, then we reduce his max HP. Judgment Blade.
No mercy.
We only have a couple of turns to kill Gafgarian. He ran, unfortunately. Melusine is now in a real bad spot. Yeah, that's fine.
By divine will unencumbered. By darkness empowered. Shadow Blade.
Really, that line should have given me an idea that he's an evil person. Yes. Okay. Res? Yes, thank you. Actually, hugely important. You're gonna go this side. Hey, buried item found. I found a platinum dagger. That's nice. Okay. Attack.
Pathetic.
Okay. Definitely move and pick up whatever this thing is. Do I want Rend Helm? Yeah, I guess so. Then I can summon a Moogle down here for the healing. Let's see how this goes. Moogle Charm.
My thanks.
Such a small amount of healing.
I won't let you die.
Okay, raise. Missed.
I
Okay.
have no choice.
Ovelia running.
Nothing to fear.
Our other knight. She's not going to get another chance at raising. That's so annoying. Okay, 34 damage.
Onward and
I
upward.
should have attacked.
As long as I still breathe.
Come then.
As long as I still breathe, doesn't really hold as much weight when you just immediately run away.
My turn.
You have a res, but you can't use it because she's on the wrong elevation. Oh no. Okay.
Onwards and upwards.
Onward.
Agrius, you're not going to use race because you don't have a... Yeah, there's no time.
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade!
Okay.
Whatever it takes.
You don't have anything here, apparently. Hempen robe. She's gonna potion herself.
I mustn't falter.
I think Melusine is dead. Unless... Delita?
This isn't the end.
A Gafgarian runs away.
By divine will unencumbered. By darkness empowered. Shadow Blade.
I think I'm gonna have to redo the mission, unfortunately.
I must concentrate.
Yeah, 'cause she's gonna fall. I think, unfortunately, for my state of things, I think we failed the mission. I guess you could say that we should let her die and then carry on with that. Well, if she drops a crystal, I'm thinking it through. We could let her fall. Okay, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. We're not going to immediately reload. We will have our first death. See, what I was thinking is I can do this. Ah, but you only acquire the ability she currently had. She only acquires those abilities. Yeah. But jobs it's unlocked. Yeah, so you only acquire abilities for jobs you've unlocked. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna retry. I think I'm gonna count that as a failure for us here, unfortunately. Right. If we could have gotten all the abilities, I think I would have been happy with it. But the fact that she couldn't, I guess, is the problem. I guess we could also have picked it up with,
You're mine.
Actually, I might be able to...
Bloody hell.
Let me prepare to pause. Give me a second. Let me see. Let me load... Which one is this? Doesn't tell you how far mid-battle it is. So you have to kind of work things out yourself. This one? Let me load this one. Yeah, so she's still dead on that one. I was thinking, yeah, okay. So it might be the next one I actually want to load then. Let me load this one then. So I wonder if I pick it up as the summoner, whether that works better. Okay. Attack. Cool. Yep.
Onward.
Agrius is now going to move in here. Oh, casting Protect. Alright. Bit of an odd choice, but that's fine. Evasive stance.
Excellent.
Nice. Okay. He turned into a crystal.
I have no choice.
She's going to keep running.
This isn't the end.
He's going to pick up the crystal for the full heal. Yeah, of course. You knew it.
Come then.
Okay, chance of parrying. Although I don't think, maybe there isn't if it says 100. Maybe parry is only if you have less than 100 chance of hitting. Maybe that's why it always seems like it does nothing. Right, keep chasing up here. Hey, Thief Job leveled up. Cool.
Forward.
Keep going. You actually can't hit from there. So just move here then. And wait. Okay. Judgment Blade.
No mercy!
Okay. Objective continues to run away. He turned into a treasure chest. Delita's gonna run up to her. Yep. One square away from us finding out whether this works for us.
Come then.
Okay. So, Shadow Blade.
My turn.
Ramza's gonna continue moving in here to continue attacking.
Nothing to
Okay.
fear.
Get up the hill. She's gonna keep running.
Come then.
Agrius moves up and uses Judgment Blade, I'm assuming. Yep. There we go. Ooh, applied stop. Huh.
Let's get this over with.
Delita's going for the bridge route. Ramza.
Can't go on like this.
Oh,
Damn it. Best cut my losses.
don't you dare end the combat. I want to reload. Okay. Doesn't let you. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward and then we're going to catch this all in a second. Right, we're back here. So, instead of attacking, I'm instead going to steal Gil from him. Nice. At which point I'm going to wait.
How to proceed?
And then we're going to move here. So that gets me Cura, Raise, and Regen. Are we happy with Cura, Raise, and Regen? So obviously he doesn't get everything, interestingly. Yeah, he doesn't get, like, Protect and other stuff. But maybe he already has Protect. Maybe I already get... But he doesn't have Isuna. Is this enough for us to be happy? I mean, I'm obviously not happy that she's downed, but I think this better fits our situation. Yeah, I think this is us taking consequences for our action without us actively hampering ourselves. Okay, for now that'll have to do. Okay. And now you can wait.
Nothing to fear.
And now Alicia can get the final hit. Although, Let me just see something. If I use aim here. Oh, she can do more damage. Won't kill, but he'll do more.
Damn it! Best cut my losses.
The enemy is vanquished. Victory is yours. 5.8k. Greatest contribution was Francis. However, we did lose our healer, Melusine.
Let the princess with me. She will be safer in my care.
Delita, what is this game you play with us?
Game? I do no more than speak the truth. You've made an enemy of the Order of the Northern Sky. So tell me, where would you now take her? The Order will send its most capable to capture you. Do you truly believe you can elude them with the princess slowing your escape?
Well,
Think, Ramza. This was Duke Larg's plan, and he would not act without counsel of the Queen. As such, you cannot trust the crown. Would you turn to Goltanna then? No, that would be folly. He would only offer up your heads in hopes of keeping his own.
And what, sir, would you propose?
I would do only that which you, my lady, cannot.
and what exactly is that?
Very well. I shall leave her with you for yet a while longer.
Delita, I did not think we'd meet again, but I'm glad we have.
It was Teacher. She watched over me then, as she does now.
Know that you go with my thanks, Sir Delita.
I hope this meeting is not our last, Ramza.
I owe you my thanks as well. But in aiding us, you've made yourself an enemy of the Northern Sky.
This is the path I've chosen. I have no regrets. Let us consider our options, few though they are. We've no allies to whom we can turn.
We could make for Lionel, and entreat the aid of its lord, Cardinal Delacroix. The Church of Glabados rules there. Even Duke Larg would think twice ere making an attempt upon the princess.
Cardinal Delacroix. Servant of the Father and formidable warrior both. He won many a victory in the 50 Years' War. Yes. I dared to hope a man such as he would not turn a blind eye to Lady Ivalice's plight. Very well. We make for Lionel.
Guest party member.
Let us
Ivalice,
not delay.
who's got the class Princess. Oh, disappeared. Well, that was the academy, right? So I guess it kind of makes sense it disappeared. We wouldn't be welcome. Well, we have lost Melusine.
Preparations?
I just want to see
Yes?
what was Princess. Also, she no longer has a helmet. Yeah, because it was destroyed, so she's meant to have a hat on, but she doesn't have one. I guess I could give her a hat, but it's kind of funny that that's permanent there. Ah, so this is the range of status things that she can apply. She can remove status ailments from distant allies. But yeah, she doesn't have a heal. I was kind of wondering whether she had one, but yeah, makes sense. She doesn't have anything. Oh, she doesn't have a res or any of that. Okay. Cool. Party is getting a little bit smaller. Yeah, I don't really know what to do now with our healer situation, but I feel like we should, if we're following how the game is played, and how it's meant to be played, we should accept our situation with it. But I did also feel like I didn't want to completely lose all of our white mage abilities. Yeah, so he doesn't have Asuna. But yeah, we got some of the... He did already have Protect. Okay, so we didn't get Asuna and Shell, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, so I guess that... It does put us in an odd spot for what we actually give him as like a secondary as well. Like, do you give him white magics or black magics, or... Really depends on what you want to do with him. Although,
I am here.
There is also the argument that you then immediately... Now, pivot him into this so that you can get to Mystic, so that you can almost unlock whatever this class is, because it's obviously going to be some kind of mix of healer damager. The Summoner also appears really good. I think we need we need at least one more person in Magic, I think is the actual answer. But yeah, that's something to think about next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.